Is this the last week of the career of AJ Styles? Let's talk about it. What's up, you guys? It's the Wrestling Old Head. You have entered the portal of pro wrestling, and today we're talking about AJ Styles and the stipulation that has been brought forward to him for his match with Gunther this weekend at the Royal Rumble. We may be seeing the final match of AJ Styles' career in the WWE and possibly in professional wrestling. But we're going to talk about that and maybe some of the theories that I have thought of, because I'm just not ready to let AJ Styles go, you guys. If you looked at the match that he had with Shinsuke Nakamura or the tag team title run he had with Dragon Lee, the guy is still in his prime, and he's not young as far as age, but he is young as far as his ability and what he is capable of. So we're going to be talking about that, so definitely stay tuned for that. But coming up at the Royal Rumble, it is probably one of the most unpredictable matches on the card. It's Gunther against AJ Styles, with AJ Styles' career on the line. Now, if this is a type of retirement that we can maybe tie it to, you know, AJ Styles has said for a while, all throughout 2025, that this would be his last year. No one would have predicted that it could potentially end at the beginning of the year. Literally, we've only been a month into 2026, and this could be the last match of AJ Styles' wrestling career. It's kind of unheard of, you know, it's kind of wild. But at the same time, if you look at John Cena and he had his retirement tour, AJ Styles is not the type of wrestler that would have an entire year of retirement push and promo and marketing and branding. He's not that type of guy. He's going to go out on his terms, and what feels right for him, according to what Shinsuke Nakamura posted on the internet, is the Royal Rumble is the perfect place. Now, if you remember, 10 years ago, AJ Styles debuted in the WWE at the Royal Rumble. So, showing up at this year's Royal Rumble and being his last match, it's sort of poetic. It's apropos. So, if this is his last match in the WWE, is it the last match in his professional wrestling career? Now, this is what we're going to theorize. TNA Impact is now on AMC. They have television shows. They go live. There's some matches that AJ Styles has not had in TNA that would be intriguing and very interesting. Matches with Leon Slater. Matches with Trey Miguel. They can put on some great matches. There's also some other potential match opportunities that are there. AJ Styles can go on a run in TNA. He would be a very, very viable asset to TNA in a backstage role, as a road agent, as a producer, as someone that is training up-and-coming talent, some of the younger guys. He is an asset in that regard. But if AJ Styles is still looking to check a couple of matches off of his checklist before he calls it quits at the end of the year or maybe into 2027, the rumor is that his contract is expiring in February. Maybe AJ feels it's better to bow out gracefully right now from the WWE. Now, if this is any type of retirement, I don't believe it to be a John Cena type of retirement. I believe it hopefully would be something like a Shawn Michaels retirement, right? Whereas he's retiring, but he's open to doing a couple of matches here and there. And this is going to be a very controversial subject, I understand. And so if you guys are not big fans of the AEW, close your ears now or go ahead and click the next video where I talk about my Royal Rumble predictions, because what I'm going to theorize right now is something that I feel is important for the career of AJ Styles, and it will also help benefit AEW. And if you are a professional wrestling fan, then you want to see AEW succeed so that WWE steps their game up and they are better for it. So AJ Styles and AEW, to me, it seems like it's just holy matrimony. I think it works. I think Tony Khan had CM Punk, he had Bryan Danielson, he had all of these big-time professional wrestlers at his disposal. He had Cody Rhodes. He let them all slip through his fingers. This can be another opportunity for Tony Khan to take a superstar, a megastar, and actually utilize him correctly. In AEW, there is a slew of professional wrestlers that are there that have never wrestled AJ Styles in an AEW ring. You've got guys like Kenny Omega. You've got guys like Hangman Adam Page. They can have an amazing match. Swerve Strickland. Are you kidding me? That would be a phenomenal match. No pun intended. Kyle Fletcher. There are so many guys that are available, and I haven't even mentioned Will Ospreay, which is one of the bigger matches that both AJ Styles and Will Ospreay have said they would like to have. This is something for AJ Styles to do. He can go in, he can make his mark, he can help some of the younger talent, which is what he is utilized for on occasion. He helps the future of professional wrestling, and then he can bow out in 2027. He does not have to go crazy. He does not have to put himself at risk. He can have great matches with all of those guys and not risk serious injury. AJ Styles is a consummate professional. He works at a high clip, and I think that if AJ Styles spent a year in AEW and the professional wrestlers he works with will be better for it. So in my opinion, I think that that would be the better route for AJ Styles. Maybe before his contract officially expires, he can go work TNA for a while, leave TNA, and then go to AEW, and then bow out gracefully. And I don't believe that the WWE would harbor ill will towards AJ Styles for making a decision like that. I think it would be the best for AJ Styles' career to get those dream matches out of the way so that he doesn't get bombarded on social media about having those matches or showing up in AEW. Once he gets it all out of his system, he can retire and walk into the sunset gracefully. That would be what I would hope for, because like I said at the beginning of this video, you guys, I'm just not ready to see AJ Styles bow out and walk away already. The guy has got so many more matches that he can do. He is still working at a high clip. He's not at the end of his career physically, in my opinion. So do it while you can. You don't want to come back when you're 55 or 60 years old and try and rekindle some of that lost stuff and get your speed back and work these matches that people have been saying you should have. Please have these matches, including the wrestlers that want to work with him. So that's my opinion. I know it's not probably a popular opinion, especially if you are a WWE exclusive fan, but I think it works, and I think it would benefit professional wrestling as a whole. And of course, with AEW comes a potential run in New Japan Pro Wrestling. And there is a strong bond and a strong love between New Japan Pro Wrestling fans and AJ Styles. It is a kinship that really brought the best out of AJ Styles when he was leaving TNA as the franchise player and feeling like something was missing and that he was losing himself a little bit. He gained so much back by working in New Japan Pro Wrestling that it got him to the dance. It got him to the WWE. So going back and finishing his career in New Japan Pro Wrestling and stepping foot into AEW, it benefits all parties, and it also benefits the professional wrestling climate. Now, is this going to be AJ Styles' final match in the WWE is the question. And for the answer to that question, I will tell you to check out my WWE Royal Rumble predictions, where I will give you my full thoughts on whether AJ Styles is going to win or lose against Gunther. But the point of this video is to just accentuate the love that I have for AJ Styles in his professional wrestling career, and my hope that before he checks out of professional wrestling, that he just gets some of those bucket list items out of the way with these matches that he can have in AEW. You know, he's got a friendship with the Young Bucks, and I think it would really, really benefit all parties involved if he were to go that route. And of course, tie up loose ends in TNA and New Japan Pro Wrestling. And maybe that is one of the reasons why he is potentially retiring from the WWE at such an early stage of 2026. But what do you guys think? Is this AJ Styles' last match in the WWE? Are we being swerved? Are we being made to believe that AJ Styles is leaving when he's actually sticking around? You guys let me know in the comments. Thanks for checking this video out. For videos like this and more, hit the subscribe button. Don't forget to hit the notifications bell. Guys, this is the Wrestling Old Head. You have entered the portal of pro wrestling. Stay tuned for more.